Hello class, my name is Amber Buckham. I am an Aging Services Management student here at USC Online. Today I'm going to talk about the geographic and socioeconomic factors in relation to coronary heart disease when it comes to two U.S. cities. The two U.S. cities that I chose to talk about are Gig Harbor, Washington and Monmouth, Illinois. Gig Harbor, Washington is a maritime city located in the Puget Sound, western Washington area. It has a mild climate of 52 degrees on average and 21 parks and recreational areas within the city limits. It has 10 grocery stores as well as 9 gyms and 3 golf courses according to Google. According to the 2010 census, Gig Harbor has an area of 5.95 square miles. The population of Gig Harbor is 7,798, which makes 1,198.3 people per square mile. So 25% of that population is aged 65 or over. 18% of that population is under 18, so you'll see that the older adult population is much stronger than the younger adults in Gig Harbor. The median income is $63,045. The median home value is $385,000. And so 12.5% are below the poverty level, and high school graduation rate is 96.4%, and of those adults 25 and over, 46.4% have a bachelor's degree or higher in education. Monmouth, Illinois is a small Midwestern town in western Illinois. It's located at the intersection of I-74 and I-80. It's surrounded by agricultural land, mainly cornfields. The largest employers in Monmouth are Farmland Foods and Monmouth College. There are 2 fitness centers, 1 golf course, 9 parks, and the seasons in Monmouth are very distinct, so very hot summers and very cold winters. According to the 2010 census, Monmouth has an area of 4.21 square miles with a population of 9,459, so a little bit smaller than Gig Harbor, not much, and a little bit larger population, so the density is a little bit higher in Monmouth, so the density people per square mile is 2,244.3 people. The population of 65 and over is 14.6%, and for those 18 and over, it's 23, or 18 and under is 23.3%. So it's kind of flip-flop from Gig Harbor. Gig Harbor had a large older adult population and a smaller younger adult population, whereas Monmouth has a larger younger adult and smaller older adult. The median household income is $33,842, about half that of Gig Harbor's. The median home value is $74,842, so about a third of Gig Harbor's. 23.7 are below the poverty level, so that's almost double that of Gig Harbor's, and the high school graduation rate is 83.3%, and 18.4% had a bachelor or higher, so that's significantly lower than Gig Harbor's. So the big differences are in demographics as far as education, income, and age. Gig Harbor is a higher socioeconomic area, whereas Monmouth is lower incomes, lower education, not as much opportunity for healthful outlets such as recreational parks and gyms and things like that. And that could be due to the fact that it's a lower socioeconomic area, so the lack of funding probably leads to, not necessarily, but very likely leads to less funding for those types of things, as well as less availability for healthful food options, grocery stores, recreational space, and the climate in Gig Harbor is probably a little bit better just because it's milder, so people can get out all year round versus the harsh climates of Monmouth. So the article I found relates to coronary heart disease. Coronary heart disease is it refers to several types of heart conditions. Most common in the United States is coronary artery disease, which can cause heart attack as well as other things. Some of the risk factors for coronary heart disease are diet and physical inactivity. Those 2 factors are the 2 that pertain heavily to the article that I found, which can link to socioeconomic factors as well. So the article that I found is Socioeconomic Status and Coronary Heart Disease Risk, the Role of Social Cognitive Factors by Jennifer Phillips and William P. Klein. They are from the Department of Psychology at the University of Pittsburgh. The journal was the Social and Personal Psychology Compass. So the purpose of this article is to examine the existing research on social cognitive factors that may in part mediate the relationship between socioeconomic status and coronary heart disease. It focused on how social status is carried in the mental systems of individuals and how these systems differentially affects coronary heart disease and associated behaviors. So their article found it studied 15 different studies which indirectly or directly address social cognitions as mediators of socioeconomic health gradient. Although the majority of studies examine links between both social status and social cognition with coronary heart disease and health-relevant behaviors were correlational in nature and did not explicitly test for mediation. And so this is the article that I found that pertained to my two cities. So thank you for listening.